Hello and welcome to the NASCAR Heat 5 Piston Cup League racing at Pocono today. This video brought to you by our good friends at mylostshirt.com. Please give us a like, give us a subscribe, and head on over to our good friends at mylostshirt.com. Check them out. This shirt and clothing company is designed for the guy who just likes to take his shirt off. And frankly, we can all see why, and he'll tell you exactly why. So mylostshirt.com, also lessshirtmorepower.com will bring you to the same place. A real fun brand, and we all know a guy that could use a shirt like that because he often takes his off. So, but speaking of my lost shirt, there are a few moments in this race where I guess you could say I lost my shirt. And then there's some other really fun moments of less shirt, more power. And those will come up here as well. So, but starting off here with qualifying, I honestly did not get a chance to practice this race or this track enough. And it even shows up right here in qualifying. I go to just take the hands off the wheel for a moment to adjust my headphones, and that happens in qualifying before I even start a flying lap. So things that were not going well for the crazy M80 in this race. But we continue on. That's why we run the race, to see how it ends up here. So I really like this track, like Pocono. 3 turns instead of 4, tricky triangle. Turn 1, very unique, a little bit past 90-degree corner, long with variable banking or progressive banking. So kind of unique way to run through that corner. Turn 2 is modeled after the Indianapolis Motor Speedway turns. So it's just a flat 90-degree corner. Again, that lack of practice showing up right there. Definitely need to make some setup changes here, and to the point where I even decided that it'll be best for me to back out of qualifying and go make those setup changes here. But we'll go through turn 3 again, a long flat corner here, actually designed after the Milwaukee Mile, a track that I've actually raced on in person in Wisconsin here. So we'll go ahead and fast forward here a little bit through until the end of qualifying here, and then be able to go back and make some changes. So here you see my setup. This is actually straight off of good old Red 4424. His setup here. Again, I did not run any laps with it whatsoever, so I'm going to make a few changes, especially the wheel lock. I find that helped out. Going down on the wheel lock certainly helped make it a little easier to control. So we'll go ahead and jump up here though to the race. I start 11th out of 11, courtesy of making unapproved adjustments in between qualifying and the race, so thus I had to start at the back of the pack. But this is actually, it turns out to be a really fun race, really competitive, real close. And just had to take a few laps to kind of get used to everything. And some drivers testing boundaries here. Again, really big track, a lot of high speed, so a lot of places to make a mistake here. But as you can see, just kind of getting a run here, still getting used to everything, trying to take it easy here. But it's easy to make some mistakes here. See some people hitting the wall up in front of us, making some errors, moving around here. So right here I had that guy on the outside, so I wasn't able to just move to the high side of the number 1 car there and get around, but still making some moves. Now hopefully we can just kind of settle into the draft here and start ripping off some good laps and make our way towards the end of stage 1. So, and luckily the stages come by at pretty decent times and able to make some good changes as we go make some changes as we go along in this race, and some that make a huge improvement on the car. So see, something happened up there. I moved down the track and you saw the 9 car go by on the outside. I definitely got it up in the wall, got put in the wall up there. He's a fast guy, that number 9 car. Very similar to on the real life NASCAR track, that number 9 is just flat out flying. So see some of the guys get pretty crossed up here. Again, not being too aggressive. It's very early in the race, and just trying to kind of learn things. Remember where my points are for turn in, letting off, braking, and everything like that. So Let's go ahead and watch this for a little bit though, because this is fun to just watch for this event. I will admit though, right here is an aggressive move, but since it is the move where I pass the most amount of cars in one particular section, this is going to be the less shirt, more power move of the race. Going 3 wide, diving into turn 2. Very aggressive move. Probably shouldn't have done on lap 3, but got the job done. Moved from 8th to 6th in one corner. Now just trying to set our sights up ahead here as we move forward into the race. Now this is my first time in clean air as we head off into turn 1 here, and you'll see I don't do so well here. I get on the throttle just a little bit too early and I pay the price for it. And of course offers a little bit something I don't prefer to do. I see the little bit of blue pop up on the screen and realize that I am still in the test car, which is to me like getting caught with your pants down. No stickers on the car. It's not what it should be. Anyway, but hitting that wall definitely killed a lot of momentum. See, losing 2 spots there, almost lose a 3rd spot as the 96 car comes up behind, but just able to get a good run through turn 2 yet, and keep it going here through turn 3 as we go back onto the front stretch. Get a little loose off of turn 3 there, but still able to have a really good run here and make a move down the inside as we go down the front stretch, and just try not to make the same mistake that we did the last time around, especially with the car on the outside. That would not be good. Just take a quick peek to the outside. Still got room. Use up all the track. Now we set our sights on that number 9 car out front there. See if we can't catch up to him before the end of this stage. And again, I'm still learning. I'm watching that 9 car. I know he's fast, and if he's able to get down on the apron there and use that to cut through the corner really well, I might have to try that a little later on in the race. But here we are coming off of turn 3, and up ahead, see some action there. All of a sudden there's a car around. Look around, make sure he's clear, and look up front. Oh no! So, alright, got caught looking around. Let's take a closer look at that one here. So, go in some slow motion. See the car spinning. Look down to make sure I'm clear there. And all of a sudden I look up, and with a little too late to react, and just plow right in the side of the 24 car. What a way to end stage 1. So, make a few changes here to the car to try to help loosen it up, give it some more forward bite. As we go into the corner, help those front tires grip, so lowering the front tire pressures, increasing the tape on the grill, and then we will see what happens as we move on in to stage number 2. Starting stage number 2 in 6th place here, finish in 7th. And this stage does get off to a little bit of a rough start here, so just some good aggressive driving, nothing full of malice or misintent or anything like that. Just let's see here. I wish it could have gone further. I got a really good run here on the bottom. I'll stick it right down there, going from 6th to 4th. But pretty good wreck happens right off of turn 1 there, causing the caution to come out. Skip ahead here to the next restart here. We're restarting in 5th. And here we go. I gotta work on the gear ratios a little bit here because my restarts were not the best of the group here, but got a much better restart on this one as far as just good clean driving again, still being aggressive. But hey, we made it through turn 1. I'm just trying to take it easy here. I took it a little too easy. I'm going to let people to get by. And I was focused on so much of everything else around me. I Forgot to look for turn 3. So back to 7th we go. But hey, now we're just going to try to work our way up again towards the front here. After one stage, I finally had a little bit of experience under my belt here, reminding myself on how to drive this track and get a good run off of one here. Just good battles across the whole field over the whole track of this race. It was really good. Pocono is a nice and wide track, so it does lend itself to being able to do that. But the 8 car on our inside here, able to join the fray. As we join this kind of 6 car battle for the top 5 positions here. And try to make it 3 wide coming off of 3. Again, plenty of room to do it. Plenty of room to do that on this track. Still really couldn't get that entrance into turn 1 down, but maybe a decent run coming off of turn 1 here. Let's see what we can do. Had to back off a little bit there rather than try to force a move down into turn 2. Trying to ride that fine line between being aggressive but also not letting off too much to let guys get to your inside like the 8 car just did there. And of course the 9 car just gets a heck of a run off of 3 with us being side by side. Takes that 5th spot away as he moves his way back towards the front. One time moves his way up the track a little bit, gets loose, and just sneak by on the inside. Easy enough to have happen here. We're going to go and fast forward here for a little bit though. Get up to the next good battle here. So here our 21 car just slides up the track just a little bit too much there and allows us to close right in, and I wasn't sure where he was going to head. He was going to go back down towards the bottom or work his way back up, and just able to sneak by there at the last second. Fast forwarding again here. Just kind of got a lot of breathing in there, and the 21 car gets a really good run, and I got to point out this move. This is a really good move here. Just gets a little bit of that love tap going in. Pushes up the track. That is a perfect bump and run for this track. So great job to the driver of that 21 car there. Strategy doing a really good job there. So able to hang with him though here so he doesn't get too far away, and see if we can't get that spot back here before the end of the stage. Get a good run off of 2. Yep, and then being on the inside like that allows the 8 car to catch back up here, and now he's to the inside. As we dive off into turn 1 here to see how much he shoots down, and yep, and able to get a good over-under here. Just going to let him do that here. Able to slide up, use the track, and in doing so got a really good run coming off of turn 1 off into turn 2. Just got a nose inside, and the 8 car does a full send right off into there. And he's able to get the job done here, so he gets 2 in 1 shot for doing that. But then he just overdrives turn 3. I barely survived going here through turn 3. I don't know how I didn't rack off of that one, because that was a handful with the 2 tires in the grass there. I'll just try to hopefully get a little bit of a gap here if I can. Get on the throttle a little bit too early and end up really screwing up the exit off of 1 here. really screwing the exit off of one. And allowing those guys to catch back up here. Let's see what we can do off in turn 2. Run a little bit of a defensive line, see what we can't make happen. And try to give him some space. We touch, he goes inside. And then he decides to engage his cloaking device here. Boop. 21 car gets back in front. 48 car lagged out, unfortunately. But yeah, that number 1 able to get back into the game here too. Back into the race as we take 1 lap to go in the stage. And just see if we can't replicate some of the other good runs we've had going through turn 1. So I know I can carry a lot of speed off there if I hit it right. And looks like I hit it perfect this time around here. Didn't screw everything up. And try to see what we can do here through turn 2. If we can get a similar run as we did through there. 21 goes way off into the weeds. Able to make that pass cleanly on the inside in turn 2. As they were coming off the 2, giving us a lot of breathing room. And that brings out the caution to end stage 2 in position number 4. And then we make more wholesale changes here. Definitely try to loosen the car up, get some more front end grip. We'll just fast forward here to the beginning of stage number 3 to close out the race. Gotta do some hard work here. The pit crew getting it done here. Able to get one more position on pit lane, going from P4 to P3. So again, still struggling with a little bit of the gear ratio. Some of the areas had a little bit of a better gear ratio for the start, I feel like, but able to kind of hold our own. And quite frankly, this is a one heck of a restart. Just a really good battle. I'm just gonna let you guys all watch this because this is a great battle.
Driver 3 wide. You're all clear up top. Got one inside. Road's clear. All right, you're clear.
So after a really good first lap and a half, 2 laps of the stage here, settling into 4th, top 3 have a little bit of a breakaway, but still just a fierce battle here. So I'm going to do what I can to see what I can catch up to those guys. And I get a really great run off of 2, and I think we get another really good run off of 3. And again, this is just so good. You just have to watch it and replay it if you want to, because this is just great, clean, hard racing amongst the 4 guys here for the top spot as his laps weighing down with less than 10 laps to go. And you get another 2 laps of just good, fierce competition there, fighting for the lead. And with all that fighting allowed the number 9 and myself, the number 9 driven by Piston as he goes by. And he is a solid competitor, knows what he's doing behind the wheel. And I knew I was going to have my work cut out here for me if I was going to try to have anything for him. So just trying to bide my time, and the changes made during the pit stop definitely loosened the car up, which is the speed was definitely a lot better and able to get down underneath people, but it was causing the tires to wear down a little faster, and the car was going away a little bit here. But see if we can just mount some good runs here and see what we can make happen here for the lead. I'm trying to be patient, even though with 6 laps left to go. Still another 6 minutes of racing. That's a lot of miles on this track here, so even there I just let off and try to force something to happen. And anybody else, it would have been just biding your time waiting for them to make a mistake, but that just doesn't happen with this 9 car. If you want to pass them, you got to make it happen. Again, the car just being a little bit loose here. Still got plenty of room behind. I'm just trying to do everything I can to find a way around the 9 car. He moves down to break the draft. Moves up the track a little bit, and I get on the throttle just a touch too early to make that good run. Have a little bit of a drag race down here in the short chute between 1 and 2, going towards the tunnel turn. He pulls away right. I'm going to shift back into 4th there. But if I can just mount a good solid run coming off the corner there, I think I can get him. And I probably could have. But I know how this race ends. So he slides up the track a little bit. I get a really good run through 3 here. And I got just to his bumper here. Not quite able to pull alongside him here, but I get back in the draft with enough room to mount another charge. And this is where I lose my shirt. I go in, and I just touch the apron, just that little bit of counter steer right there. And he is able to pull away to a 1 second gap that never comes back. So that was the MyLostShirt.com moment right there. Not necessarily the worst thing, but it was definitely the point in the race where I gave up any chance I had of winning. And I do everything I can to try to reel him back in. And frankly, did a lot of overdriving. So we're just fast forwarding here to the end. You can see here we're pretty even keeled, going between 0.9 seconds and 1 second out. I just can't seem to do anything with it. Get a little loose there, but again, just start overdriving, doing everything I can, trying to catch up with them, mount one last charge, but he was just too far gone. Yeah, messed up turn 3 big time there, and we'll go at regular speed again here for the last lap. So if anybody's wondering what not to do, it'd be how to drive this last lap here. Turned in way too early, I tried to get on the throttle way too early, pushes way up the track. Again, I was just trying for something, anything here to catch back up. Maybe if you made a bobble somewhere, but again, it just wasn't happening for this race. And just like in the real NASCAR Cup Series, that 9 car is pulling away. But Congratulations to Piston and the number 9 Napa Chevy. We're coming off of turn 3, just hold it straight. Coming off the last corner here. Hold on for a second place in the Petty Blue number 43. And we got plenty of room, so why not go ahead and put her sideways across the line. So thank you all for watching the video. Had a lot of fun with this race here. Again, coming up just that little bit short, but hopefully we'll be able to come back at her again next time. Also, remember to see all of our friends over there at mylostshirt.com. Check out that shirt. You know, for that guy who just maybe overuses the word bro, and buy them something that they might like. So you can see what the lap times were. End up getting the second fastest lap here of the race as well. Piston getting the fastest lap there, as is no surprise. But either way, we will move on to the next race, which is Sonoma. So thank you once again. Have a great day and look forward to seeing you next time. I'm the Crazy M80.